This is Are You Garbage?
Oh, yeah.
It's that little show we sit down with your favorite comedians, and we find that if they're good to be classy,
Yeah.
they're just a big old piece of trash.
Basura.
I'm your host, 𝙧𝙚 Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day. We're out back here with Tootie's in a new edition. She's out in the driveway shooting some hoops.
Okay. Oh, that's okay.
I don't know what you were expecting.
Okay.
That's an 𝙧𝙀 Foley original. I'm back, baby.
Can't tell me nothing.
She's out there with the sky hook, the underhand, the whole 9 yards.
Okay. Now,
Freezing out there, too.
now you're pushing. Snow game.
Ball's as hard as a rock.
Uh-huh.
My co-host is coming at you from across the table. This is what we call a family episode. Just the boys, the bozos, and the homies like to circle the wagons a little bit. He is the CEO of Are You Garbage. He is an international businessman, and unfortunately, my best pal in the whole wide world. Give it up for KJ.
Who's that unfortunate for? Because I don't think it's great for either one of us, if we're being honest.
I believe all parties
all
involved.
parties involved. Yes. We both got a raw deal in this one.
Man, I got a raw deal from jump. This guy stinks.
What's up, gang? Shout out to you. Thanks for tuning in. As always, please make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube and now Spotify, baby.
About that.
Ooh-wee. Full video available on Spotify. Then obviously the greatest website of all time, www.patreon.com/areyougarbage. You go over there, you get all your bonus content.
yeah.
You get to ask your garbage question on the air.
Shout out to the homies.
Also, go over
What?
to www.areyougarbage.com for the Back on the Block tour, baby. The boys are hitting the road starting in March, April. It's going to be a good time. We got Pontiac, Michigan. Tickets for that. I don't even know I don't even know if they're going to be available by the time this airs. You got Pontiac, Michigan. You got Indianapolis, Indiana. You got Milwaukee. You got Madison, Wisconsin. Tickets are 75% gone.
Tickets are moving.
They're going to move.
And we appreciate it.
And we love you.
We love you.
We got Minneapolis, Minnesota. We got Pittsburgh. We got Cleveland. And we got Atlantic City. The boys are going down the shore to AC.
That's the summer.
That's in the summertime.
That's the summer.
Boys
What
are
is
gonna
that,
be down
August?
It's July.
July.
Uh-huh.
Woo-wee.
And we're
AC in July.
and
I'm
we're-
on a heater, too.
And we're planning more dates for the fall as well. So get them tickets.
I love it. Get
be a
down to
good
the
time.
tables down there.
I'm off it.
No, I'm on a heater. Ever since Parks, baby, I can't lose.
Sure.
22 black, baby. Look out. I'm coming for you. I can see it. That night, I could see it.
Uh-huh.
I could see it. 7, 22, 43. P.F. Chang's. Boom, boom, boom. We did have Asian that night, if I recall.
We did.
We went to a knockoff P.F. Chang's.
P.F. Wangs. Pull your Peter out. Sure, put pants on. Shout out to P.F. Chang's.
Okay.
Okay.
I've soured on them a little bit.
All right.
To be honest with you.
This guy, you find one pube in your chicken. All of a sudden we can't go there no more?
You're too good.
I got a little present for you.
You do?
I do, after you've been treating me fucking like an asshole.
We've had
all
a
day.
rough morning.
It was a rough morning, and then
That's the way it is when you're in business together. You got to crack a little heads every once in a while. You butt heads. You got to break some eggs. We're in here doing shit. We're not out there hobnobbing.
Some of us are doing shit.
Doing a
I
lot
had
of
to put
stuff.
you in a room and make you work for 15 minutes today.
Brutal.
And then me and Luke started having a fun conversation, and he's going, "Hey, knock it off! Hey, stop!"
Man, if my breakfast hadn't gotten there in time, I don't know what I was going to do. Woo-wee. Now, what do you got for me? Is it money?
No.
Okay.
It's better.
Better than money?
In your economy,
Food.
close. So I was over
Food money.
money I can eat.
You got me chocolate money?
Do you remember the bubblegum wallet by any chance?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, the dollar bit. They had dollar. It was like a wallet. You open it up and like a bunch of, you know how like the pictures, whatever, it would fall down, kind of.
Yeah.
They had a bunch of plastic sleeves with like, they were this big, and the dollar bills were that were gum.
Was the wallet made of gum too?
I don't think so.
I don't remember that.
Imagine
at
like
all.
a checkbook, and it went.
You got to pull this up.
All
I got to
right.
see this.
You got eyes on that?
Is it a bazooka product?
Buddy. I mean,
Love bazooka.
I mean, they are at the head of.
Love me some bazooka, especially the purple, the grape. I'd really get you. Why do I have a pen?
I don't know, because
am I doing?
you were doing work this morning. I think it was Wallet's bubble gum. That might be it. I don't know. I mean, I don't think I'm going to be able to find this. I remember my mom saying, "No way," And then I went
Sure.
somewhere with my dad, and he was like, yeah, I don't care, man. I showed up to my mom counting bubblegum money.
Like it was a tubie.
I had it like I was drug money. Like, hey, how you doing, bro? You know, I found bubblegum money under your
Couple
bed.
of Cheez-Its for me and the boys, huh?
I don't think it was a wallet. They were like, you know, you slid into little plastic. They were about this big. And it was like eating paper gum.
Listen, you know I'm a product of the 80s. That shit was huge.
Were you born in the 60s?
Born in 1976, but I was a child of the 80s.
Okay. You're a product of the 70s, though.
A product of the 70s.
Uh-huh.
Huh. Mindset of the 50s, huh? Am I right? Nothing on that?
A woman in the kitchen?
I like a pot roast.
I like to eat on Sunday at the same time every week.
We never really talk about that.
You talk about that all the time.
What?
Eating on Sundays?
No. We are from the generation is different enough where, and we didn't really do this, but my aunt and uncle, who were a little bit older, shout out to Aunt Mary Catherine and Uncle Red, they ate supper. We might have talked about this lightly. Do you know what supper is?
Dinner.
No. Supper's at like 2 o'clock.
Okay.
The big meal was at like 2 o'clock. And then you had a little something later on. A little sandwich. Something like
I had
that.
lunch. I had a late lunch. I had a
What?
big lunch.
No, it was called supper. It was
I
a
understand
Sunday
what you're
thing.
calling it, but if you eat it too, that's fucking lunch in my book. I don't
Not
care.
if it's like pot roast and fucking
I'll eat
mashed
it.
potatoes and stuff like that.
First of all,
Who's eating that for lunch?
I mean, you're
Give me that as a present. I like that.
So as you know, I was over in Europe visiting the in-laws, doing a little international business.
That's right.
You're
falling down the steps from what I remember.
Sure that happened.
Okay.
I brought you a present.
I don't see it on you.
It's in my mind. That's right here.
Oh, okay. Wait. I'm sorry about everything this morning.
Yeah, it's a fucking. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there knowingly I'm about to blow your mind, and you're just being a fucking dickhead.
You're going to blow my mind.
Uh-huh. I think so. Nice guy.
Is it candy?
No.
Because you wouldn't get me anything that I would want to eat these days. Because you say, I'm going to die.
Shh. Unalive, I think, is the term.
But it's food.
Uh-uh.
You said it was food.
It's in that world.
It's gum. It's candy.
No.
Just give me it.
It's a beverage.
A beverage.
A German delicacy.
Orangina.
No, it's called,
Is there booze in it?
No, we've loosely
Is there drugs
talked
in it?
about it. It's called Mezzo Mix.
Okay.
It's Fanta
Uh-huh.
and Coca-Cola pre-mixed in a bottle.
Let's see. Whoa. And it's cold.
Uh-huh.
Mezzo
I
mix.
figured
So this is orange.
this is Fanta. They'll even make it if they don't have it. You go to a restaurant, you'll be like, let me get a fucking,
So
they'll give
it's-
you both. And
It's
you get
orange Coke,
I guess.
essentially.
Sure.
Fanta orange.
I believe so, yeah.
Mezzo mix.
That's what I was told.
See, the Europeans, they do this. Take a look at
It's
this.
the law. You got to keep the cap attached to the bottle.
Yeah, you just got to rip that off.
USA. Cheers.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate
Only
that.
one. You get 2 sips. You get the first sip. You don't get to crush the. I was going to get the diet.
What?
But then that's not the full thing.
What kind of present is that?
If I brought you Diet Coke, you just start slugging it. All right, don't chug it. You're gonna stop being gluttonous.
That's fucking fantastic.
That's all right. It's got a little hint to it.
Damn.
It's Fanta off rip, then goes cola, then turns the corner back to Fanta a little bit.
Can I tell you what it tastes like?
Sure.
Haribo gummy colas.
Okay.
That's delicious.
All right, easy does it. I'm gonna wet the bed. I used to get that all the time.
Like Fuller?
Fucking wet the bed.
You were a winner.
Sure.
Thank you. Can I
Yeah.
drink this?
What?
Can I have this?
Sure. I mean, what are we gonna give it back to me?
Man, that's all right.
I brought you sodas from far away
How'd you
land.
get that over
you're like
here?
you're like a king in the 1300s, wanting spices and stuff from a far away land. Oh yes, yes. How do you mean? How'd I get it over here? I bought it at the goddamn airport.
At JFK?
What?
In
In Germany. I brought it's from Germany.
Oh, you bought it after security. You put that in the carry-on for me?
I did.
Wow, thanks, buddy. With the bad back and everything?
With everything.
You still thought of me?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I love you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I'd love you to death. What are you talking about?
To death.
You're my best friend.
Till you kill me. That's what it's all about.
Come on. Man, these pants got no give.
Yeah, why are you wearing trousers?
Because it's cold, and them jeans are thin.
Dude, that is a
Bad look.
that is the toughest of all.
Who's seeing me? I come here and I go home. Put my gym shit on. I go down there and work. I'm not working out my pants.
Oh, you sneak that in. I put
History
my gym
teacher.
stuff on. What's that? What, your athletic trousers you throw on? What are they? Your Dockers? Put on my Dockers and my brown belt, my New Balance shoes, and I go walk on the treadmill.
I like to work out in a suit. Thank you. That's very sweet of you.
Yeah.
Love it.
Where's my gift?
I got something for you at the house.
Yeah, what'd you get? I haven't got a gift from you in a long time.
I got you a fucking Christmas present, you son of a bitch.
That's normal. That's an exchange. You've
You
never
haven't even opened it, by the way.
What?
My Christmas present. The Craig.
That's a Craig, baby.
Which,
When was the
by
last
the way,
time you just got me a gift? You didn't get me anything in Hawaii. You didn't bring me back a souvenir, nothing.
you were there, dickhead.
See, now you're lashing out at me.
Got you a heater. I'll get you a nice present. I don't know what to get you. You're a curmudgeon. What am I going to do with this? Doesn't matter what I
A
get you.
curmudgeon. You got me a $12 fucking disc, knockoff disc, man.
Was that $12?
I spent $500 on you.
Oh, that's real nice to throw it in somebody's face months later.
I did. I think I did it the day of, too. If I remember correct, I think I pulled out the receipt.
I love my G.I. Joe headquarters.
That's got to go, too. You got that set up on the coffee table. I told you not to do it. What? Just for a day or two. It's been fucking well over a month.
And every single person that's come in here has commented on it.
No, because you go,
It's a
"Oh,
showpiece.
No, because they come
It's
in,
a
you go, look at my G.I. Joe thing, and all these people have to go, oh, whoa, cool.
Seinfeld was just here. He
Do,
loved it.
do your kids come to work with you? That's what they said. Do you bring your kids to work? Nah, that's for me. That's me. Do you like my trousers? I'm off jeans.
I'm not off jeans. Let's not get crazy. I'm just waiting until the cold snaps over. Because it really, the chafing and the fucking, the dry skin. Bad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's cold.
Okay, I'm with it. All
Anyway,
right.
thank you for the present.
For sure. I'll be waiting.
Delicious.
I'll be waiting on mine.
Okay, we'll have to think of something good to get him.
No, what is this?
Oh, now it's my problem.
Yeah, no, you just pulling that off onto Luke?
We're kind of one entity against you, or
Against,
opposite
see,
of you.
that's what.
Not
think,
against
you.
you.
Think it's a battle every time with you.
Folks, that's Mezzo Mix.
Yeah, we got to start getting some fucking East German money in
Oh, that'd be nice.
Mezzo mix.
It's actually-
They're trying what?
It's a West German product.
Ooh. Old school.
Cheers to the good guys. Here's to the Allies, baby.
Made fresh every day at Checkpoint Charlie. Would Checkpoint Charlie have been as popular if it didn't have such a zippy name? If it was like Checkpoint Dan or something like that? Might have been one of the dumbest things I've ever said.
Yeah, what are you, a Catskills comedian? What the hell? He's got soda on the brain. Teeth, that's going to make your teeth fall out. That's double the Shuggies, Dad.
Is it?
I mean, I don't know.
Going
Probably
heavy?
not. That's, the Germans keep it tight. But it's crazy. The Germans would have that like once a month.
Oh, I'd be crushing this. That'd be my drink.
If you got one next to the bedstand. Wake up in the middle of the night, crush
That'd be it.
a warm mezzy.
Oh yeah, Mezzi and a schnitzy.
Shout out to it.
Nice schnitzel.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty good.
All right, let's get it. Enough messing around here. We got business to attend to. Gang, as you know, it's a
Doing
family
a program here, a show.
I know. When you sign up for the old Patreon, we will answer your garbage question on the air. The homies get the first crack at it, and we're working through them. This one's just funny, and it's a shot at me, which I respect. This is from Garrett. My kid only wants to eat goldfish crackers. Does that mean he's destined to be bald? It ain't a good sign, Val, if I'm being honest with you. It's a lot of red number 4 or whatever.
Yeah, it's bad news. Did they got that in there?
I don't know. Find out how dangerous goldfish
Who's on
are.
that hit list?
Who's on
That's
what?
something topical we could talk about.
What?
That they're getting rid of Red 40 or something like that.
Red number 3 or 4, yeah. I think it's in like Kool-Aid, lipstick. You know, that's how
What are you looking at me for?
In jail, that's the lipstick they use.
I know.
Kool-Aid on.
I know.
Start smooching with you.
And at certain clubs on the weekends.
Shout out to Christopher Street.
Luke?
I got an article why goldfish don't belong in the lunchbox.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's East German propaganda if I've ever heard it.
Written by Fidel Castro.
Yeah, what the hell is
Beat
that?
it with that. Of course they don't. You know,
I turned out to be all right.
I saw.
My eye falls out.
Let's talk about Lucy.
Ooh, shout out to that sweet, sweet Lucy.
Let's talk about 100% pure, uncut, nicotine, tobacco-free Lucy Breakers or nicotine pouches with an extra surprise. Each pouch holds a capsule that can be broken open to release a little extra flavor and hydration.
A little bit of that boom.
Yeah.
Well, let's spark it up a bit.
I'm a fan of the mango, and I like the citrus berry. Any citrus berry combo's good.
Big man likes a Lucy.
I do.
Guy's in there. He's popping them. He's eating them. How you doing? How you doing? Every time I turn around, this guy's Lucy this, Lucy that. He's all over the stuff. So level up your nicotine routine with Lucy. Go to lucy.co/garbage and use the promo code garbage to get 20% off your first order. That ain't nothing to shake a stick at. Lucy has a 30-day refund policy, so if you change your mind, again, that's lucy.co. Use the code garbage to get 20% off. And here comes the fine print, gang. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age, and every order is age verified, baby.
There you go.
Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Let's talk about acorns.
Ooh, acorns.
I'm an acorns man through and through. You got me involved. Now I'm in the game, baby. I'm putting it away.
I know.
It's a good time for all you dirtbags out there. If Uncle Hank's doing it, believe me, you can do it.
Yep.
I'm putting a couple $100 a week away, slide it in there, and they show you the potential, what you could have.
Big man's chasing that number.
When I'm 88 years old. Let me tell you something.
Stakes on me.
Buy and sell you. That's what I'm talking about. Guys, shout out to Acorns. Do yourself a favor. Get over to Acorns. Acorns makes it easy to start automatically saving and investing so your money has a chance to grow for you, your kids, and your retirement. You don't need to be an expert. All right, Acorns will recommend a diversified portfolio that fits you and your money goals. You also don't need to be rich. Thank God. Acorns lets you invest your spare money right off the jump, right off the rip. You can get it going, link it to your account, and you're in. You're in the game, baby.
Yeah. You can start with $5 or just your spare change. We're both Acorns guys. It's been the only way I've been able to squirrel away money. It's fantastic. I'm horrible with money. I'm horrible at savings. Acorns takes it out of your hands and puts it in easy-peasy situation, Daddy-o. So head to acorns.com/garbage or download the Acorns app to start saving and investing your future today. This is paid client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Tier 1 compensation provided. Invest involves risk. Acorn Advisors, LLC is an SEC-registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/garbage. Do it. Yeah.
I saw a mutual friend of ours had posted, or maybe it was a story, of their kid's lunchbox. Very nutritious. A lot of fruits and vegetables. None of that, none of the bullshit.
Yeah.
But I know most parents that I know that have kids, they don't give a fuck. Like, it hasn't translated over.
It's bad. I think when people have kids, they try, like, we're only going to do the organic and apples and fruits
Then
and
the kid
berries.
starts screaming.
Then he goes to school and he meets me, and I'm the goldfish god. And I'm out there dishing it out. You know what I mean? I got hamburgers, Whoppers. I got the fries that'll cross your eyes. I got the shakes that'll make you quake. I got the burgers. I just got burgers.
Yeah, you can't.
Shout out to Cheeseburger Eddie.
You can't fight that once they're out there in the world.
I think it's weird.
That's how the kids start smoking cigarettes.
Obviously, I don't know nothing about parenting, but every time I cross paths with a kid who was a little crunchy in that sense.
What do you mean?
Like, I can't eat at your house or your house, you know.
They're all meth heads.
No, but it's just, you're just like, that. They get ostracized, unfortunately, a little bit. Their parents are hippies. They're tree huggers. Or, you know what I mean? They're not wearing shoes and shit.
Yeah, I remember my one buddy.
All because, like, you couldn't have fruit by the foot. I'm like, loser.
My one good buddy growing up, I remember seeing Amy's. Instead of, like, regular frozen stuff in his freezer.
Oh, that.
It was Amy's. And this was, like, 92. My
Yeah,
mom told me I couldn't go over there anymore.
Sure, that's nuts to me. I might as well have been tofu. That's nuts. Dude, Amy's in the 90s or whatever, that was like, you were at Woodstock. Get out of here, you dirty hippies. Put some shoes
If
on.
you saw Amy's
That's a mom who don't shave her legs.
And she's got weed in the house somewhere.
Sure.
So boys start tossing this place.
Start flipping a mattress.
'Cause I know. There's fucking dope in here.
Little Panama red.
That was that and like a little patchouli smell or like a little oil smell when you walked in. He was my one friend that was like very far in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
And man, these guys got weed in here, dude.
Yeah, that's
Start flipping.
Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, it's tough. Unfortunately, that kid is like you know, talking about him fucking 40 years later.
Crazy.
Uh-huh.
And like this was pre-Whole Foods. I think it was called Fresh Fields was the chain, or I don't know how many there were in our area. I assume Whole Foods just bought up all those different kinds of places like that and just made them one. But it was like, yeah, it was like organic oats instead of Honey Nut Cheerios. And yeah. Also, too, you'll probably remember this. There was a lemonade. There was a juice bottle called Santa Cruz or something like that. It was like organic lemonade. It was good as shit, but it was like $12. Go in there and crush that.
Yeah,
they had all that weed.
Yeah, anytime the houses had that kind of stuff, I was like, buddy, let's call and get a za delivered. What are we doing? This is nuts.
The first time I had swordfish. I told you that.
Yeah.
What?
Any
Wednesday.
What was it? It's the same time. Like there was a threshold of when those more natural products were adopted.
I think it was when you were a kid. When as you were getting into high school, that was becoming way more acceptable.
High school, yeah. But if you would go over,
the first time I ever seen a turkey burger.
Oh, what like the garden or morning gardens?
Oh, those are
the frozen
veggie burgers,
dude. Those frozen burgers. I was like, they're like, we're doing burgers. I'm like, you're doing salads. What are you talking about?
You talking about those frozen veggie burgers?
Yeah, the Good Mornings are still in the green box.
Morningstar Farms.
Morningstar Farms.
Morningstar, I'll see you later. Get the fuck out of
Go to
here.
grab a sizzly. That and dude, I remember my boy Flip. His parents had kashi, and I was like, dude, what in the world is? Get me some Frosted Flakes, dude. Kashi in a 7th grade sleepover. You wake up in the morning, they hit you with. And the boxes were so small. Like, what are we just put a cup of this shit?
There is no amount of sugar
No.
that can save. You got to be high as shit
That's
to
tough.
enjoy a bowl of kashi.
I've never touched it.
Oh my
Never.
God! You ever have that?
Of course.
Woo, man!
The
That's
box. I'd rather eat the box than the stuff inside.
The box is a guy reading the newspaper.
Oh,
It stinks.
God, dude.
Yeah.
That stuff was brutal.
Fuck that shit.
I hated it.
Morningstar Farms. These are pretty good. Fuck
You can't tell the difference. Yeah, okay.
No, those are veggie patties, which
Sure.
they're not that bad in a pinch. But turkey burgers started coming around. That's when the movement really started.
I never remember. I don't remember when they hit. They might have not hit up for me up until I was up here. Turkey burgers.
We took 2 steps forward and 2 steps back. We went turkey burgers, I think maybe early 90s, 92, 93.
At the house?
Yeah, Patty. She was doing turkey burgers. They're better for you.
I can, no.
She would also fuck up a hamburger, too. Just burn it. But then Bubba Burgers hit. Right back in the slot.
Straight back to the boys. Straight back. Was it the Bubba Burgers that were Philadelphia branded? I remember the Dietz and Watson hot dogs were, but I feel like the Bubba Burgers used to be Philadelphia brand, like the Phillies
They worked
branded.
with the Phillies.
Yeah, I remember.
I don't know if they were national or not.
I feel
They probably just did that in every town.
every town, yeah.
Fucking snake
I could
oil
be
salesman.
wrong, but they had great boxes.
Yeah, it was like Jim Fregosi on the box.
Terry Mulholland.
They're telling you to eat it.
I think that's who said that. Who signed that ball? Jim Fregosi.
Shout out to Fregosi.
All right, let's see here. This one's from Kippy's Kissing Cousin. $10 trash man, never had one read. You ever hook up with a girl on a medical device? Neck brace, cast, sling? I just found out I got my wife pregnant while she was wearing a medical boot from breaking her foot. New member of the Army of Garbage coming. Well, congratulations.
Congrats, buddy.
Dude, hooking up with a girl on a medical device is a
For sure. A broken.
Cast?
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely hooked up when I blew out my knee in college. And I was
Who's your knee?
when I when I was in my immobilizer.
But
That's
you were
right.
jammed up.
I was jammed up. Couldn't
Poor-
move.
Poor girl. Get it? Not you. You didn't shower that day. You did a bed bath. You got white. Patty probably came in and wiped you down.
Pre-game.
Man, your gooch was probably irate.
Dude, what are you talking about? I was fucking in shape back then. I was fucking 19 years old, 170 pounds. I think I was about 235.
I might have been 315. Actually, was this March?
It was football season.
Sure. I remember he was in New York. Meeting I went on a couple of dates, maybe 2 dates. Well, it was like a Tinder lady or something like that.
Chick in the helmet. Ruth, I believe her name was.
It's not. He was a nice lady.
No cell phones around her.
TV starts changing channels. Okay. I do the goddamn family program. All the spoons in the room fly to her.
Yeah, Ruth's here, I guess. Huh?
She's making pens. What is that, Phenomena? I get that and powder mixed up.
Who? Who are you talking about?
Phenomenon with
No, dumbass, the girl.
What? Why are you being such a fucking asshole? She had like something wrong with her. She was having like some sort of surgery on her legs or on her foot or something. British girl. Hello.
It's all right.
And I think I went on like 2 dates with her before. She was like like her leg was something, and then
She was just in the middle of something.
yeah, and then one after. It just didn't work out.
Huh.
Whole Boston Tea Party thing couldn't see eye to eye on.
Really?
No, I'm joking.
Huh.
What? You don't believe me? She lived on the Upper East Side.
Okay.
She was a personal trainer. This is right when I lost the weight.
Really?
Right when I lost the weight.
Wow.
Really tight, really feeling myself. Good head of hair.
Ah, you got a cast? I'm out of here.
I got a leather jacket. I can't do this. No, it's just like, I don't know. Didn't materialize.
Yeah, she wouldn't fuck you. We get it.
I think that's what happened. If I remember correct. I'm like, Leo, you got one leg, you dumper. You're turning me down? You're damaged goods. I'm going to walk my way out of here.
Can't even keep your Achilles tendon. How you going to keep a man like me?
Baby, I'm moving. I'm out of here. Okay. No, it wasn't. It just, whatever. Didn't happen.
I mean, we've mentioned this, but it seems like every year in college there was some girl that had a broken foot.
Yeah. I also love, that was also one of the first early AYG things is like being in walking around in a boot. And then they started those peg leg things where your knees bent. And people come out to shows with them and like we'll do the meet and
little
greets.
rolly.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, look, I'm in my,
Really zip around in those things.
Oh, the little scoots.
Yeah.
No, did you ever see where the knees bent and
Yeah.
it's just like a peg leg?
It's got a wheel.
No, some of them don't have wheels. It's just like a peg leg.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I
like
have
real
seen
Pirates
that.
of the
Yeah, it looks like a
Caribbean
pogo stick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, man, what did you do to what kind of insurance you got
I'd
to
wanna
get that? That's a tough one.
I'd want to get the blades. You ever see people with the blades?
Yeah, can't you shoot your wife.
Fucking bionic. That's right, that guy did.
What a wild turn of events.
Those things are sick.
I don't know.
Get going in those things. Those guys cooking them. Move.
Maybe that's what you need.
Some blades.
Some blades. Get you moving.
We can't be that far away from that.
Is that what you're hoping for?
No.
AI comes in?
Some type of biomechanical suit. Like some type of Iron Man type suit.
I think we're very far from that.
Think?
We gotta be.
Far from it?
We don't have Tesseract technology.
Hey, what just happened here? Tesseract technology?
You don't know what the Tesseract is?
No.
Then you will burn.
Oh, you'll never make it in the future. You believe this guy? I'll be there with my old school blades. All right?
Like the thing in Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt. You think we're that far away from that?
I mean, 50 years? I don't know, man.
50? I don't know.
You might get there.
Huh?
50 years?
That'd be pretty sweet.
Modern advances in technology.
If I'm in like one of those mechanical suits.
Your bubble boy.
Just fucking everybody up.
In there fucking catching a heater in your fishbowl helmet. I got one for you for your larger than your larger your let's not go negative. Your love of food knowledge.
Okay.
I've never thought about it this way. I've always thought about it one way, and it was classy. This is Foley Ravioli, $10 homie, or
great name.
Best offer. It's great. That's a fantastic joke. OBO. Crab dip, classy or trashy?
A very, 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 very good question.
I would lean classy, but then the more I think about it, I think it's trashy. I don't know.
Now, we're talking about a crab dip with real blue crab, right?
Yeah, lump crab meat.
Lump crab meat. With the chips? Doing chips? Tortilla chips? Tortilla chips.
Not tortilla chips.
That's what they use a lot.
Don't they use like the crostini, like the kind of like the sliced baguette type
That
thing?
would be nice.
I've only ever had it with bread.
So many places you go to these days, they hit you with that fucking artichoke spinach dip, and they give you the tortilla chips.
They can't. They break.
They suck.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what else can kick rocks too? The multicolored tortilla chips.
I don't mind that.
Get the fuck out of here with that garbage.
I don't mind it.
Christmas, maybe.
So we'll do crack more like Ritz crackers, I feel, with it anytime we have it.
Then you got to have that little weird butters
knife. The spread knife. Mm-hmm. That's what makes it. But I mean, if we're having it, like it's always sitting next to like a buffalo chicken dip, which that ain't, I think I would go trashy, maybe. Good time.
Good as shit.
It's a great time. I don't want to.
Man,
I've gotten it at restaurants, like in down in like Baltimore or whatever.
Still never really hits right though.
It doesn't. It's a little bland, whatever. But it comes with like those two large crostini type burnt pieces of toast, like propped up in it.
Yeah,
that's all right. You lather that up.
They never give you enough of that.
Never enough.
Never enough toast.
You gotta ask for more bread.
Like a dickhead.
Go
Am I supposed to just eat this?
Yeah,
I'll do it.
I got made fun of the other day for my nephew because we ordered hummus and we ran out of bread and I just took a fucking fork full of hummus. Is that crazy? Because that was the craziest thing he's ever seen, apparently. Is that nuts?
That's madman.
Really?
Yeah.
Just, wow, okay.
I respect it.
It's hummus.
Just a whack of hummus?
Yeah, I was waiting for my entree and my beer to come.
How about a cucumber or a fucking piece of celery?
We were out
like
everything.
Gentlemen. Got an equal packet there.
Is it that crazy?
Yeah, dude. That's
Whoa. Really?
Woo.
That blows my mind. I was like, yeah, of course.
You're taking your fucking teaspoon? Why'd you have a spoon anyway?
Maybe that was forkful, maybe.
A fork? So there was the fork tracks in the hummus?
We're out of bread. That's no man's land at that point.
That's crazy.
That's uncharted territory. That's unclaimed land where I'm from.
That's like eating ice cream with a fork.
Yeah, whatever.
You leave those tracks in there? That's no good.
Well, I'm not putting it back in the fucking thing.
Your nephew was making fun of you for this?
Yeah. 13-year-old. Blew his mind.
Hey, you really are a fat ass uncle.
Never seen anything like. Brought it up 2 days later. I was like, all right, enough with the fucking hummus.
There's chicks around. Shut up.
Trying to get lead over here.
See the girl in the cast?
Yeah, all right. Well, I mean, I know it's not classy, but is it crazy?
No, it's not crazy.
Thank you. I mean, what?
It's not like poisoning the water supply. Crazy,
Joker, crazy.
Yeah.
Just because it's on a vehicle to, okay.
It's got to have some.
Where do you draw the line? Buffalo chicken dip, fork full of buffalo chicken dip.
Protein in there,
You think there's no protein in chickpeas?
of course, but
What are we fucking talking about here?
It's just.
That
you
it's
wouldn't do it at
smooth.
home.
You don't like that it's smooth. I would do it at home.
Really?
If I didn't have anything to dip into it, and I want I'll wet my whistle a little bit, little num-nums.
Trying to go back to where this line is.
Crab dip you would do.
Crab dip I would do. I would eat it like soup.
Artichoke spinach, artichoke spinach you would do. You take a whack
Sure,
of that.
I would do it.
Luke, I'm not asking you. You didn't go to the reform school or whatever you did. I'm asking an animal here.
What's the cheese dip with the chopped up stuff in it with the sausage? The fucking you dip chips in queso.
queso, that's more liquid.
But if it has the crumpled sausage in it, I would do that.
That's
Anything that-
crazier than hummus. I mean,
anything
you're trying to catch liquid cheese.
Anything that I would use a spoon, not a fork. I was thinking spoon.
But mine, I can use a spoon or a fork. It doesn't matter because it's kind of a
I
solid.
don't know. Psychologically, it's just strange.
I get that it's weird, but if you would eat,
Did anybody else do it?
my brother-in-law did, I think, making fun of me,
Were you guys waiting for
waiting on beers and our main.
Had you?
So I'm not just like, hey, can I get a plate of hummus and just start munging?
No. But had you asked the server, hey, can we get some more pita or bread for the hummus? And you were
don't
waiting
think
on that?
we had. No,
So
no.
it was done.
It was done. Thank you. That's a big indicator. We're sitting there. No one's making.
You know how I am when I think it's done.
No one's making a move on it. We're talking. We're laughing. I'm a fat guy. I'm sitting there. There's who don't like hummus? Okay. All right. I rest my case. Not bad. Not bad. Right in. Let us know. There's no way the listeners aren't crushing a dab of hummy.
There's a better comparison. I just can't think of it.
Peanut butter? You take a whack of
Oh,
peanut
what
butter?
the fuck. Yeah. Not with a fork. Use a butter knife or a fucking
I don't have all that.
spoon.
Yeah, you're doing that at your house.
Okay.
You're telling me you're having company come
I just
over.
conceded. I said yes.
I'm just saying you're at home and you're like, oh, I'm going to take the hummus out of the container, put it in a bowl. Like you're gonna present it a little bit. You're not going to take that last little scoop of hummy right out of the spoon onto the tongue there.
Yeah, I might do that in closed quarters behind the
I'm
scenes.
with my family. All right. I stand corrected.
I don't love hummus that much. Where I need a little buffer, a little pita, a little carrot, a little cucumber.
Listen, I know what I did, and I know everybody out there would do the same goddamn thing given the opportunity. But I'll be the martyr for this.
So
one.
multiple people at the table were like, yo, what are you doing?
I guess.
Was the bird with you?
Yeah.
What did she say?
She's all right with that.
She likes that kind of stuff.
She
though.
does, yeah.
Yeah. If that was fucking chocolate mousse or something like that, she might push back on it.
Huh?
Or if it was buffalo chicken dip. The fact that it was hummus. She likes.
It's classy food. I mean, a classy food.
Yeah.
All right, we got to move on. But listen, I might not be right, but I'm not wrong. Okay, I'm going to take that to the grave.
Okay, let's talk about Factor.
Factor.
Let's talk about getting it tight, getting it lean, locking it in with delicious, nutritious, ready-to-eat meals from Factor. You pop them in the microwave, 2 minutes, boom. They don't taste healthy. They just taste good.
They taste
It's just
good.
A good meal.
They taste good.
My problem is I want to eat 2, 3 of them.
I know.
But one, and you're full, and you're on your way. Saves time, saves money. You got other shit going on. It's the winter. You're going to start getting ready for the spring. Do yourself a favor. Get over to Factor. Give it a shot. I'm telling you, you're going to love them.
Yeah, Factor has chef-made gourmet meals that make eating well easy. They are dietitian approved, ready to eat in 2-3 minutes, so you can fuel right and feel great no matter what life throws at you. You can lose up to 8 pounds in 8 weeks with Factor Keto meals based on a randomized controlled clinical trial. With Factor Keto, results will vary depending on diet and exercise. Obviously, they have over 40 options across 8 dietary preferences on the menu each week. It's easy to pick tailored meals for your goal. You can do keto, calorie smart, protein plus. Whatever. If you're bulking up, protein plus. If you just want to keep a little tight, calorie smart. If you're trying to lose, go keto. I've been a big fan. We've been using Factor since before they were a sponsor. That's how much we like them. They're fantastic. I heat them up at the pan. Shout out to the shredded chicken taco bowl.
I do them in the microwave right in the thing that they come in. Boom, ready to eat.
Eat smart with Factor. Get started at factormeals.com/garbage50 off and use code garbage50 off to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping on that. That's code garbage50 off at factormeals.com/garbage50 off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. Do it. Now back to the show.
Back to the show.
All right, this one's from Rare Pimp Fat Featherless. I don't know what the hell that means. Ever tip your delivery guy with pizza? That's a tough look.
What? Like, here, take a slice?
Hey, buddy, young. It's just me in here. I only need 4.
What the fuck?
That's wild. But listen, as somebody who used to DoorDash, you're hungry. That delivery guy's probably not loaded. They make solid tips. He probably ain't loaded. He's sitting in that car. Might be 15 minutes in
With
a
a
car.
fresh melon pie.
With a fresh za, just hotboxing his Corolla.
But all things being equal, that pie, if that pie is getting there at a decent time, there's no way that you can just flip open the lid and pull out a clean slice and give it to him.
You don't know.
That whole cheese is coming with it.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
If they know what they're doing, they're delivering the pies at somewhat on time. You got to go in and get them a plate. You might as well just come in and sit down.
Come in, sit down, have sex with my wife. She's got a cast on.
You want to come in and have a slice?
You'll go, I'll take it for the road. We did that with our driver when we were down the shore. We came back from Sam's, and we gave our Uber driver pizza.
We did?
Yeah. I think O'Connie did. Or
Oh, that was
Tommy
But
Pope.
you'd gotten the pizza. You offered the Uber driver a slice of pizza. That's different than tipping the fucking guy delivering the
I'm not
pizza.
saying it's the same thing, but you can pull a slice apart. Let's not act like we don't have the technology to pull a slice out of a fresh za here.
Yeah, it's a garbage move. I fucking love it. Hey, who wants a slice?
Dude, that probably made, I mean, it sucks that you're not tipping them cash. You give them a Finsky and a slice out the door, for sure. Maybe a mezzo mix if you got it in stock.
It's Fanta and Coke. Try it out.
I would like it, but I hate eating pizza without a fucking soda to bite and sip. You might as well be eating a whole loaf of bread. It gets all stuck up in here. I need something to grease the chute.
Bad news. Especially when you fucking close it.
Trying to get that crust down. Dude, a closed crust without a soda to...
Be drinking windshield wiper fluid.
got a thing of antifreeze in the back.
Trying to get that down.
Woo.
That's great.
That's all right, man. All right, this one's from Cousin Vinny. $10 stew going. You've ever been told from your dad that they're coming to tow the car tonight? Make sure you get anything you want out of there.
The preemptive repo.
He says, "Man, we were cooking with money for a few years until it went far south. Wouldn't change it for the world." Oh man.
Fucking, you got any textbooks in the back seat?
Might want to get your golf clubs out because they're golf clubs. What?
Some little kid with a set of sticks.
I mean, he might have been 12. You don't know.
Ah, man.
That's also like a new money thing. Get the kid a set of golf clubs. I go out. I'll take you out. This had to be construction or something.
They might be coming tonight. Get your shit out of there.
That's very reminiscent of. We had a couple-year stretch where it was nice, and then it was playing with. We were playing with house money. Yeah,
that's a great question.
That's all right, man. Also, good look from the dad to be like, "Listen, I fumbled. The boys are coming to get the Escalade. Get your gear. Get out."
Put the dog in the basement too, by the way.
I'm not all paid up on it. I'll square out with him on Monday. That's very much of a dad when the house phone rang. Not here. Not here. That's pretty good, dude. All right, this one's just nuts. This one's from Brie Nut Butter and Jelly. Not a question, but an electronic hack. You pay $50 a year to be a preferred Best Buy member.
Okay.
That gets you 60 days return on any product, no questions asked.
Okay.
You can go buy a TV,
right?
Use it for 60 days, then return it, grab another TV over and over and over again. Pro tip, you use a credit card and collect the points on every purchase.
Okay.
Then you just have to get a new TV every 60 days?
And you're still paying for
They're still out. Let's say a TV costs $500.
Yes.
You pay $500.
Right.
You get it for 60 days. You can return it.
You get the $500 back.
Get the $500 back. You buy a new TV.
$700 TV.
Or whatever, even $500. You don't even have to upgrade. Just a new $500 TV.
Uh-huh.
You're still out $500. But I guess the idea is you're just continuously rack up $500 points every 60 days.
I would pay not to have to fucking return something like that.
Dude, that's...
You got to keep that box?
You got to keep that box. You got to... Well, they return it, no questions asked. But, yeah, a box.
Every 2 months.
You got to... Dude, imagine if you missed it or whatever.
Every 6 months, I could be on board. But I like the hustle.
I respect it. But counting the points, god damn, dude. There's got to be an easier way to make... Returning a 60-inch flat screen every 60 days? That's a lot of humping.
I'm trying to get that foam to slide back in.
It's making my blood run cold. The squeaking of the foam on the cardboard. No, thank you. That's tough, dude. Yeah, I mean, there's got to be an easier way to make the points because you're always out $500.
But it's just constantly running, so who gives a fuck? It's just constantly going in and going back and going in and going back and going in and going back. That's the way I look at credit cards, too, which I know is the wrong way to look at it.
But hit me with, I don't know what you're talking about.
That it's just always going up and down.
Yeah, it's called revolving credit.
So what's the difference? You have that money. Until you make the last payment, you're ahead of the game.
No, that's what they want you to think.
If you pay it off and never use the card again, that's how they get you.
Wait, hold on.
Don't you get it?
No.
Okay, so let's say
you're leaving an open balance.
Let's say I have an American Express card.
Okay, I could live in that world.
Let's say there's 10 grand on there. I have a $10,000 available credit.
Okay.
Let's say I'm at that 10 grand.
Okay.
Okay. I pay that off. I immediately have 10 more grand.
Sure.
So the only time that you lose on the deal is if you pay it one last time and then don't use it. That's when the buck stops.
But are you paying it in full? Let me ask this, and be honest, because I know how you operate.
This was hypothetical.
Are you paying in full?
I'm paying what the bill is that month, whatever the chunk is.
Sure.
Am I paying it back to zero?
The current balance. You're paying your current balance.
Current balance.
You throwing any mini payments there? Any minimums? Minimum payment due $89.99.
No minimums. No minimums.
Anything ever less than the current statement. Not your total balance, your current balance.
Yeah, no. I'm
Okay.
paying the current balance.
Okay.
They don't let you do that. They hit you.
What?
Amex will hit you with that.
Of course, that's what I thought you were saying.
Crush you.
So how do you think they're getting you if you never use it again?
Because then you've had to pay back the 10 grand.
What?
You've had to pay back what you don't get to use the 10 grand that's in there anymore. If you pay it back and never use it again, then you lost 10 grand.
No, you didn't.
Yes, you did. Because if you use it again,
they're not giving you $10,000. They're loaning you $10,000 that you have to pay back.
Right. Which now I have another 10 grand once I pay.
I know, but that 10 grand is sitting there. If you ever wanted to use it, you can use it.
What 10 grand? The 10 grand I have in cash or the 10 grand on the credit card?
Huh?
So you're missing what I'm saying.
100%.
As long as you keep using the card, once you pay it off, it's all the same, whether it's in a checking account or whether it's in a credit card. That's your money.
No, all right, okay.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's just running.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. So that you're counting that $10,000 credit limit as your money, right?
Yes.
100. Okay, no, that's fine. But to explain it this way,
until the day I stop using it, it's mine.
I know, but then that $10,000 is still hypothetically sitting there. If you're counting it as yours when you're using it, when you're not using it, you still have an available $10,000.
If I needed it, yeah.
Yeah, so what? You're just deciding to count it one time and not another time.
No, I'm saying like if I got rid of the credit card, I should have prefaced that. Like if
no one's ever done that. You just keep the card and it sits there. And honestly, the lower balance helps you more because your credit score goes up.
My credit score goes up and down like every month.
It's because you're running your credit card balances so high. That happens every single month. It goes your increased credit usage has happened and it lowers your credit score.
But then once you pay it off, it goes back up again. So none of it really matters. None of it makes sense.
Imagine if it never went down those 5 points and stayed there.
Yeah.
And then it would continue to go up rather than go down.
Would it? Or would it just sit there because I'm not making any moves?
No, it would hypothetically go up if you're staying financially whole. In what world is somebody opening a credit card, using it once, and then canceling it?
You know, I don't know if I love this, to be honest with you.
Well, I just got you $10,000 worth of it. Oh, man, that put my brain in a pretzel.
You don't get what I'm saying?
I guess if you canceled the card, sure.
As long as you don't cancel that card, you're still in there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Still in the game.
I don't know. Sure.
Plus, you got an
I don't know, but you walk such a tightrope when it comes to that it's not worth the stress and the headache and it's just not worth it. You should just spend cash. You know what I mean?
On what?
Whatever you're putting on the card. Or put it on the card, keep it on auto payment, and just let it clean out. You don't do that either.
Fuck that.
So I don't try. I mean, this guy's playing.
Auto pay for a credit card? I don't know what they're gonna take. And then I gotta have enough of that in the checking account to cover that.
Well, that's another thing. I don't understand what you do with your money.
I don't like to leave a lot of stuff in the checking account. That's the short pocket. I like the deep pocket.
Yeah, but then you're jumping. But that's how you get jammed up and miss stuff because you're spinning too many plates.
I haven't missed anything. I'm chilling.
I don't know. You're you're talking about some sort of credit card scam no one can wrap their head around.
No, I'm not. It's not a scam.
It's not a scam.
Yes, it is. No, it
that's
isn't.
a free $10,000. Anytime you talk about a credit card, and go, that's a free $10,000. It ain't on the up and up.
No, I don't want that. I don't want that out there.
Look
get
how
out
scared
of here.
you get. What, Amex is going to come get you?
No, I'm saying,
You fucking
if
weirdo.
you pay your credit card bill, you then have access to that money immediately. So it's a revolving door.
100. No one's arguing.
Yeah,
that
that's
fact.
all I'm saying. It's pretty cool.
Sure. This has been the finance hour with two idiots and a con man and a criminal.
That's not true.
Man, look how weird. No, don't say that. Don't say that. I'm a psychopath. Don't say that. Like Amex is gonna come and get you for your $2,000. Ain't got bigger fucking fish to fry than your $2,000. Oh my God! Don't tell nobody. But when I paid them, they give me another $2,000.
Suckers.
I found a glitch in the system. I'm in the Matrix. Idiots.
There's backdoors and all this.
These guys are idiots. I give them the money. They loan me more money at 28%. These guys are idiots. And they hit me with annual fees. These guys are so stupid.
Top of that, they're giving me miles. Flying all over the world.
Oh, man. Crab dip, classic. Hummus, delicious.
Eat it with a fork.
As a bigger man, you might weigh in on this one. This one's from LFA.
A lot of bigger man stuff being mentioned here. I don't appreciate that.
I think it was twice. It was about crab dip, and this one's about pants.
Okay.
I think these are two places. Those are two worlds where I didn't ask you nothing about a credit card, and then you went off in a rabbit hole about that.
What can I do for you about pants?
This is from El Jefe. $10 taxpayer never had one read. Is it garbage to put your belt on your pants before you put the pants on? Follow-up, is it garbage to keep the belt on the pants when you take them off so they're ready for the next wear?
Always, dude.
That's a given.
I'm like a fireman. Are you kidding me? I jump right into those babies.
Got my shoes connected to the bottom.
Throwing your pants on with that belt, they really shake down. Oh, that's a good feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the belt always stays.
Belt
in
stays
the
on. Yeah. It's wild.
Unless
for me
you're washing it, which is once in a blue moon. The belt's on there.
I haven't washed these jeans in such a long. It's crazy. If the number would make most people disgusted.
That makes a loud noise though, man. That belt buckle's really.
That's if I'm trying to sneak in or out of bed with my wife. Usually in. If I'm coming in from a late night of spots or something, man,
that belt hits the floor.
That'll fucking all the tiptoeing, all the closing turning the handle door, then closing the door, then latching it,
Dude.
all keeping Hans.
It's like coming into the Tower of London. It's fucking brutal,
Dude, that or sometimes when you do it, and my phone will be in my back pocket, and that'll, oh man, the neighbors wake up, they're hitting upstairs with a broom. It's bad.
Yeah, dude.
That belt will jam you up.
Mm-hmm.
But putting the belt on before the pants, I would assume that would have to, I assume that would have to be a bigger guy hack, right?
I mean, I could do it pretty easily, and I'm pretty huge.
I'll say that Mezzo mix ain't open. Double soda.
Mezzo means diabetes in German.
I would assume, I don't get why that would benefit. In my head, it had to be a bigger guy. That might be tough to get
I
the
could
wrap
say
around.
this. As a bigger gentleman, especially with the way they got loops these days, there's too many loops. There should be 4 loops, but they're all over the place. You might miss one. As a big guy, when you got the pants on.
Did you ever go, this had to be big in the night, did you ever go under the label? There was some that you could go under the label to show off the label.
Talk about getting laid.
I had a pair of badge jeans that I did. Woo, man. Get eyes on badge jeans. I think they were TJ Maxx knockoffs for sure. BADGE.
Badge jeans when you want to stop the fun.
Your kid keeps shitting his pants. Get him a pair of badge jeans. Anything on badge. I loved these jeans. They fit perfectly. Skating was in. They were the perfect baggy. Man,
You went under the.
I was farting in them Jones. Heavy bike.
You went under the label.
Went under the label. Got to show off the badge.
Lee did that for a while.
It was black and badge was written like it was in print. Oh man, cool beans.
Luke?
Yeah, I got a pair of Relax Fit.
Where are they selling them?
eBay.
Oh, see,
$25.
You were all relaxed fit.
Oh, buddy, I was a husky boy.
I'm half asleep. I'm so relaxed. Loosen,
Put me in a coma, Daddy. Put a pair of jeans on me.
loosen me up a little bit.
Uh-huh.
That's all right. So, yeah, that'd be the only reason I could see you doing it.
That makes sense.
And plus, too, if you're in a dressy situation where you have to tuck your shirt in, going in and putting the pants on, tucking the shirt in, and then putting the belt on after, you're going to get some untuckage that you got to go back and redo.
Sure, belt's got to be in.
So if you have the belt in, it's just one fell swoop.
Yeah,
you're all right.
Yeah.
And you put the tie a little too long, leave the jacket open. You do your thing.
Sure.
Pray to God they got some crab dip there.
Maybe a little bit of hummus. This one's funny. This is from Senora Besora. $10 dipshit, never had one read. Guy thinks a lot of himself. Is it garbage to think the T-shirt that said "Oh no 50" wasn't referring to the police, but about my friend turning 50? That's pretty not knowing the difference. Oh no 50. It's also what kind of guy's wearing an "Oh no 50" shirt? That's crazy. That dude's still selling dime bags.
Sure.
That guy's got bad blow.
Sure.
Can't ban the snowman. Shout out to Jeezy. God damn, that's good. All right, this one's from Tyler. $5 homie. My dad had piranhas when we were younger. Red flag. And when he wanted to
That's
get
single dad right there.
And
That's a guy trying to bang younger chicks.
And when he wanted to get rid of them, we just cooked them up.
What?
That's crazy, dude.
Ugh, fish tank? Fucking fish?
That
That's
can't be healthy.
No.
Also, are you allowed to eat? Not allowed. Is it dangerous to eat piranhas?
I'm not going to bite you.
No, I mean, like some meat you shouldn't.
Illegal in many parts of the United States.
That ain't a good look.
Illegal to have?
To eat.
Remember the lure of piranhas?
I don't think it's a lure.
No, I mean they don't like. They're not going to pick the skin off your bones in 2 minutes. If you
I
jump
think
in.
they do.
It's not that severe. I've seen video.
I've seen video where they're going ham.
They
on
go
something.
ham, but like the theory was like if you dipped your toe in, you were bringing out a stub within 2 seconds. Yeah, like you pull up next thing you know you're in a wheelchair. I don't know. I'm trying to think of another medical device.
Piranha scared the shit out of me as a kid.
Yeah, it was like quicksand.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, to have a house piranha, I get a beta fish back in the day.
Hold on. That means you're feeding it regular fish food from that's fucking
No, they're
nasty.
probably like goldfish or something. What do you got?
A group of 300 to 500 piranhas could eat an adult human in 5 minutes if they were starving.
Whoa. So I take about 45.
Man, you gotta be real hungry.
Holy shit.
How many are in a typical pack? Like, are you running into 500 or are you running into 50? 500, a lot of fish.
I don't think so. Not in the Amazon. They're all swimming around together.
I'm asking.
Fuck that. 5 minutes. That would be an all. You'd be screaming.
Piranhas can live up to packs of 1,000.
Man, 2.5 minutes out the door. Include my little wee-wee. That'll save them 30 seconds.
That lady was delicious.
Big set of balls on her.
Yeah, it's got a weird aftertaste.
It does. There's no chemies in there. That's all natural. Soda pop.
That's what you need. A little yellow 5 in there.
Sure. All right, this one's from Chicken Num Nums. Is it garbage to eat frozen chicken nuggets?
Yes. What the fuck?
I used to eat them as a kid. They hit different frozen. Now my son eats them frozen, and people give me dirty looks.
Yeah.
That's nuts, dude.
Weird.
Nothing frozen. Dessert.
Although my cousins did confess to me, my 2 younger cousins, who my dad used to take to school when they were young, that they would like a frozen waffle every once in a while.
I don't get it.
They wouldn't mind crushing a frozen waffle in the morning for breakfast.
Yeah, I just don't get that at all. Where's the fun in the crunch and it's so much. It is not even close to how much better both of those foods are heated.
I agree.
It's not even close.
A chicken nugget.
A waffle takes what? I mean, throw it in a microwave for 10 seconds. It's better. Throw it in a toaster oven or the toaster for what? 70 seconds?
Crispy.
Half a piranha? You're done.
I mean, as a fat ass, I could see it when you're hungry.
10, 15. We're talking 15 seconds.
I'm just saying I could see it, but yeah, that's yeah.
I don't
that's
understand.
trash.
I could see if it was like, hey, you got to preheat the oven with the chicken nuggets a little bit, but you can get them warm. Yeah, you can get them warm.
I don't mind an Uncrustable frozen.
That's what that is. That's a dessert. It's a sweet dessert.
Chicken nugget?
Crazy.
Man, that would make yours. You wouldn't like that at all.
No, that's blasphemy where I come from. That and a lot of people we've talked to have written in or either on the road as well do the uncooked ramen, which I don't get at all either.
Crazy.
That just seems like it would hurt. Like I don't understand where the pleasure comes from.
That's crazy. Crazy dog.
Pleasure.
It's crazy.
This one's from Mary. You ever crawl on your knees indoors because you're too lazy to take your shoes off and you don't want to dirty up the floors? I caught myself doing it in my own home.
Oh my God.
I did it this morning. My
You did? You crawled on your knees?
No, I had to undo my shoes and go into. I forgot my keys or something.
I
was downstairs walking the dog, so they're all wet, all salty.
Oh, all right.
And I was like, I gotta undo this. Sucked, but never crawling. That's crazy.
I'm pretty loose when it comes to that. I'll bend the rules on that.
If my shoes are on and I didn't close the window, I'm walking to wherever I gotta go.
I take heat for it. I get yelled at.
I mean,
I take heat for it.
You're on the couch, feet up. What? My show's on. You're living a life here. You're crawling in your own home, so what? You don't get mad at yourself? I don't understand it.
Is there any evidence? Has there been any evidence that got somebody sick? That the dirt on the floor or whatever?
I'm sure with children, yeah. Kids are crawling, putting their hands in whatever.
Oh, maybe she has kids.
That makes sense to me. I mean, like, say you're...
I thought that was good for you as a kid, though.
Nah, I mean, like, you say you step in dog shit, and then the kid puts his hand in it, and then he's got worms or whatever, you know?
Nah, I got you.
I would assume. I don't know.
Maybe she's got kids.
I also just think, like, mentally it's disgusting. Like, if you really think about it, how much fucking urine and semen I walk in.
Yeah, I don't have that mental thing.
I'm saying if you really, I don't either, but I'm saying, like, if you start thinking about it, you're like, oh,
you
these
start
are
thinking
disgusting.
about it, you go crazy.
Sure.
How much germs are all over everything at every second of every day.
That's why it's painful to be friends with the big guy.
I got boogies all over me.
Yeah, the booger man.
It's a winter. My nose is running.
Can't ban a booger man. That's why I don't like touching stuff that you touch. Because it's well documented. You're a nice, good friend of mine.
Garodi. Charles Garodi.
Would
you take a sip of this?
I wouldn't. I don't know if you've noticed, I don't touch most stuff that you touch.
Yeah. It hurts.
You got boogers all the time, dude. It's boogers. I see you. I don't call you out. I see you do that, and you look at it, and you go like that. Sometimes you just play with it, and then you're like, all right, see you later. And I'm like, dude, you're boogified. I can't do it. I can't. I've seen too many boogers on your hands.
I was thinking more. It's a snotty season. You know what I mean?
For you, which is bad. Yeah. Dude, yeah.
Everybody's nose is running now.
Yeah, but you don't wash your hands. You're a lazier gent. You don't like getting up to wash your hands. We have to yell at you to get up and wash your hands.
My skin's real dry.
Yeah, that's not it.
Just saying.
Sure, I like how you're fucked on that. My skin's real dry. Nah, you're lazy. Yeah, all right. Oh, God. Bizzo. Let's see here. This one's from Long-Term Bozo. Are you garbage if you went to the locker room on the last day of school to get shoes that kids left in their locker? My parents could afford new shoes for me, but a free sneaker is a free sneaker. I mean, that's crazy.
Every once in a while, there was a good find in there.
I don't know, because I feel like everybody would wear their like already shittier shoes. Nobody was bringing like a new pair of Reeboks.
But you think that. But then I look at and I see like YouTube pages or whatever where guys make a living selling and dealing in the luggage that people leave at airports. It's fucking, what happened to these people?
What do you mean?
The one, it was a checked bag that had like a Louis Vuitton bag in it. It had sneakers. It had jewelry. It had that person got murdered, right?
That's a come up.
Like, who doesn't? Like, I'm not saying that's on the reg.
It's like Storage Wars.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean,
how does that happen?
I mean, maybe the guy's a fucking some heiress, and she's like, yeah, I'm not going back to JFK to get my $5,000 purse when I got 50 of them.
So what I'm saying, you might find a halfway decent pair of sneakers for the summer at the fucking.
I don't disagree. I'm just saying
most pair of Umbros.
I get it, but man, that stuff, that ain't. You gotta run that through the dishwasher or something. That stuff is
sure.
That's, I mean,
sure.
That stuff ain't clean. That was an old pair of shoes that kid brought in.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, those things got some fucking miles on them.
Man, that fucking.
By the way, you bring that up, my luggage got lost. I didn't tell you.
Yeah?
We lost a full suitcase.
You got it back?
No.
Where is it?
They can't locate it. We got a text saying when we landed.
Full of mix.
Saying one of your bags didn't. They say one of your bags didn't make it on board the plane. Please give us your address. Gave him the address. Still no, I would say we can't locate your bag.
How the fuck does that happen?
I don't know. All the computers we got.
Were you lippy with the person checking it in?
No.
You know what the bird does? She puts air tags and everything.
Yeah, should have done that.
Got one up my ass right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You don't want to lose you. What a catch you are. Make sure all my boogers are intact. Don't want to misplace the mucus king.
Just sitting on that conveyor belt in the airport going around.
Somebody forgot him. Is somebody going to claim him? They're bidding on you.